I come to be with you at this time, at this opportune time that you are entering right now. You just moved beyond a great advancement of energy in the cosmic field in a planet. You each and every day are experiencing more and more of this energy. Even though you may not be aware of it, you are taking this energy in, this light, this love. When you embark on enacting change, you must sometimes turn things upside down in order to enact what you seek to be. It is that small steps are sometimes smaller than they need to be. You cannot move in the way we suggest change to enter in if you do things that do not appear to a degree larger than life. And so when you move about and consider this or that, recognize that more is underfoot, but routinely this is not so in a good way. It is that you must want more to be in a way that you perhaps have not wanted previously. Yes, indeed, you are the ones that are going to be the catalyst for this healing wave. Healing wave that has already been processed. All it needs are ones who are ready to take this wave and begin to utilize it at a conscious knowing level. Yes, this does coincide with a great many changes that are in process of happening. Those changes, which are the removal of those of the dark forces. When I say the removal, I mean the complete removal of all of those dark forces. For as you know, they cannot exist in the higher realms of energy. They cannot exist in the higher dimensional frequency. So they have to be removed. Whether it is by their own choice or if it is against their choice, either way it will be removed from this ascension process. Change is a phenomenal thing in that it allows for so much more to be. But do you also see that often change isn't considered in the way we want you to consider it now? We want you to see it as a larger than life thing. We want you to look upon it, not creating lesser attributes or lesser objectives, but rather to introduce more possibility and promise. Might you see change in this way? Intend to do and enact more than you might have considered before. And it is getting your energy into alignment with what it has not aligned with before. That is what you need to contemplate upon now. How do you move more into being when to do and be is not as you might expect to see? The ascension process is continuing on regardless of how much interference, how much resistance there may be. And please understand that as I have spoken before, and others have spoken and continue to speak, there is a phase that is occurring now. Our disclosure is happening more and more. Disclosure of our ships leading to what would be considered first contact. Although in some cases, first contact has already happened to certain individuals throughout the planet who have been prepared for those contacts. It is increasing and will continue to increase the sightings of our ships. They have already seen a rather grand spectacle that occurred. Of course, it was attempted to be covered up, saying they were drones, their own drones from your governments. But come on now, understand that it happened all over the planet. It wasn't just in one isolated area. The showings happened everywhere. At first, it was those of the government drones, yes, but because of that situation, we were able to then show ourselves more, and more people were aware of those sightings. And so we ask you to contemplate and dare to dream. We ask you to speculate on this or that. We want you to consider each thing as you have not done before. We want you to look upon the many things that are before you now with anticipation and a bit of excitement. Yes, we want you to feel what this manifestation is to feel like. We want you to conjecture the more that is to be in this way. We want you to fathom more than you dare to before. We want you to recognize that what we teach now is for you to break free of the restrictions that have been placed upon you from the lack mentality that exists there. It is the density that is in play in the location in which you now exist. Here there is a degree of overcoming what you have come into contact with, for you will be around others whose energy is not as it might best be. We want you to see this. We want you to know that you are more than before. And so this day, dare to dream in a big way. Dare to dream in a significant way. Dare to dream as you have not done so before. Look at life and its endless possibilities. It is that which it is. Look at life in this way and no other. Create thought forms that allow for what you seek to be made known to become manifested. True, they may have been encouraged to believe that they weren't real. They weren't anything from outside of this planet. But you know differently, all of you that are listening to these words and resonate to these words as you read them or hear them after. All know that indeed you are not alone in the universe, certainly not. There are millions of us are watching over you. We are ready to show ourselves whenever the situation calls for it. Whenever the light, the green light is given, it was given and will be given again. And as the energies continue to increase throughout the planet as vibrational frequency continues to increase, as the human resonance continues to spike at various times, we will be there. We are there. And more of you, if not already, will be seeing us. We'll be getting glimpses of us. And all of this is leading my friends, my brothers, my sisters. All of this is leading to more and more contact. And yes, even that of physical contact. You are the ones that have been preparing for this. You came here for this. We came here for this. We are coming back together again. It is unmistakable. It cannot be stopped at this point, even though those of the dark forces have been and will continue to create as much resistance as they can. Recognize that dreams are necessary. These are the things that feed your desires. Desires are important and move your intentions into motion. Do you see what we imply? Do you see the ordering that must be in order for more to be? It is that which we speak. It is that which we say is more important than you may now know. We wonder if you would consider this now before we move to another topic within this discussion. Ponder and then continue reading. Life today is so fast-paced that many do marvel at what they accomplish within a day. And when interruptions to your mental scheduling occur, what results? Are they met with harsh consternation? Why is that? Why rule out something that may shift and change your day in a better way? Do you see that you cannot know all in this space and that your steps, although not measured and precise, are treated as if they were just that? Know that in the precision you seek, that many things are missed, and in the missing and in not recognizing them, less becomes known. We seek to change that, and much that does exist today. Look at the newness of the day and seek to utilize the energy found there. Discover and seek to sustain the possibility and promise found within that time, for the day is new and fresh, and more can be. We want you to recognize that you must stop from time to time to take more in. Do not be so driven that you miss the wonder and wonderment of the day. They are losing the ears of more and more people throughout the planet, more and more saying enough. Enough of the lies. We want the truth, and we can't end the truth. I am Kara, and I leave you now in peace and love, that you continue to know you are the ones that you have been waiting for. You are preparing the way for those of us to be there with you.